guys, good morning. Sorry, I'm looking a little crazy today. It is about 6:30 in the morning here, and I actually woke up early to get ready for church, and I had the idea to do another video. Sorry, I'm looking on my laptop because I want to share this video with my VIP group. Um, and to be honest, like I was watching this video and I was feeling just like really nostalgic because I haven't filmed one of these videos in a really long time. And if you guys like had followed me for a while, like I would always hold on a second. I would always just like film videos and I just haven't done it in a while, so I don't know, I miss doing it and I was kind of bummed that I haven't really had time to do it. So I just wanted to hop on real quick, film a quick video, getting ready, using some fun products before I headed off to church. So just give me 2 seconds. Okay. Is it that bad that I forgot how to do this? Okay. There, that'll be good enough. Okay. All right, now I have to turn that off. So good morning, guys. It's been super long since I've come on here. I came on to get ready so early because I knew that I'd be rambling forever. And I'm a little rusty at this because I haven't done it in so long. I think it's been almost a year since I filmed like these kind of videos. Like I do videos on YouTube where I do like vlogs and stuff of me getting ready for our like school and stuff like that. But as far as like actual live videos where I've interacted with people, I haven't done those in so long. Oh my gosh, this coffee smells amazing, especially at 6:30 in the morning. So yeah, what's new with me? So I say that like anyone actually asked me. So what's been going on with me lately is about a year ago, it was actually longer than a year ago, actually more like a year and a half ago, I moved from Oregon where I was living for 3 years. I lived there with my husband while he was finishing up his doctorate. He's now proudly practicing in New York as a chiropractor. So if you guys live in New York, go check him out. He's in Geneva, New York. He is amazing. And I'm not just saying that because I love him and he's an amazing doctor. So he's over there. I am in law school over here in Michigan, and I'm actually finishing up my 4th term, entering into my technically 3rd year of law school. So that's really fun. Let's see. Other than that, I've just been super crazy with school and everything. And I don't know if you could see the comments or not. I'm assuming that's what's on there. Okay, so that's pretty much what I've been up to, just super crazy with law school. I've been taking 15 to 18 credits a term, trying to get completed. The normal, I want to say, course load is about 4 classes a term. I've been taking about 5. This term, I've been taking 5 classes plus a clinic that is in Lansing, Michigan. So it's definitely been a crazy year, but it's almost done. We're going into week 12 right now, and that means that I have my finals week on beginning December 10th already. Gosh, that is so good. Nothing will ever replace that like amazing flavor in the morning. I don't care what anyone says. So since I'm using my mirror to hold my phone because I am such a like YouTuber, right? And I'm so classy. We're just gonna have to make do with what I have. So pretty much I've changed up my product game a little bit. I still use a lot of the unique products that I always have, but I've kind of been trying new things, changing it up. Unfortunately, since living here, like my skin has changed. I don't know what the heck is up with that. I never used to believe people when they said that their skin changed, but it does. So I was using Younique for a while, like as far as I still use Younique pretty much everything else. But when it comes to the foundation, I couldn't use the foundation anymore because I don't know whether it's like the added humidity. By the way, this is the NYX Shine Killer. I've never used this before, but it's actually not bad. I'm not too crazy about the price for the size that you get. because like compared to like the Unique one, this one's so tiny. And this one has lasted me, gosh, for like, I want to say I've had this for almost 2 years. Like 2 years. And this is amazing. And like I went out and bought this just in case I ran out of this. But I believe this is $26 and this one is only like, or not only, this one's like, I think this was like 10 to 15, but I mean like look at the price difference, like not to mention like you don't really get much with it. So that kind of bummed me out, but I thought I had somewhere to be this weekend, so that's why. Okay. And then as far as eye primers go, I grabbed this Quick Elf one right here. They usually sell these. If I could find it at the dollar store, that would be great, but I haven't found these at the dollar store yet. I know they serve. Wow, it really is early in the morning. I need to wake up. They sell these at a lot of the drugstores, but I mean, they sell a lot of the Elf products at the dollar store, which is really cool. So if I'm ever like bored, I'll like go to the dollar store and see if there's any like super cool makeup that I can get into. And then I'm still doing my tape trick, but I have been doing, what the heck? I'm kind of debating how serious of an eye look I want to go for today, just because it is Sunday and I am like going to church. Like that's like the only thing that I'm doing today that's like outside of the house. So, I mean, I don't know if you guys can like hear my boys in the background. They're like cleaning up the water. They drink so much water. Like I have 3 new rats and they're the sweetest things in the world. I love them so much. And is that even? Did I really just get it that even like on the first try? There, I'll just leave it like that. That's fine. Okay. So, for anyone that's been hiding under a rock lately and you guys haven't heard of Unique, you're really missing out on these, by the way, which I was just telling my friend about this the other night because I guess like I'm so used to hearing about it and I'm so used to telling people about it that it kind of surprises me when people haven't heard. I actually broke this. I've had these palettes since I signed with the company, which has been like, gosh, I want to say it's going on like 2 years or longer. But I mean, I bought one of these in the beginning and these are like still, they last like so long. And I think that's what I love about the products. Like if you don't mind making a good investment in them, they last forever. Like this one, I think was like my absolutely like first palette that I got. And this thing has lasted me so long. Like I finally hit pan on this one. But this is only because like I always use this one like every day. Like for my highlight shade and also my base. Because it, excuse me, I'm talking too fast. Because it goes really well with my skin tone. So let's see. So what I've started doing, just like a couple new things that I've gotten into, is doing the base for one. I learned to do that by watching Jaclyn Hill. If you guys haven't heard of her, she's a really big YouTuber, and she actually came out with a palette about 1.5 years ago that is absolutely amazing. So if you guys haven't checked that out yet, I definitely would. And if I could get my crap together and find my base shadow brush, that would be amazing. Let's see. But you know what? This is pretty cool because this feels normal to me, like me searching around for my brushes and never being able to find them. So that's cool. That makes me feel like even better that like things have not changed that much. Let me see. Where are you, shadow brush? Come back to me. Oh no, where are you? Well, I guess like for sake of time, because I would literally sit here looking for it forever, I'm just gonna use this one. It's not my favorite, but whatever. So this one is actually one of the ones that I picked up at the dollar store. This is like Wet n Wild. Is this brush any good? Not really. Like I wouldn't recommend buying this, but it was only $1 at the time. So if you like know a friend that's just like starting out with makeup or something like that, and you want like a really cute stocking stuffers, like they have a lot of these kind of brushes at the dollar store, so they're really good stocking stuffers. So the shade that I'm using right now to do my base is this shimmery one. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's just like a really light base. And it's just, I love the color. It goes on really well. And I always put it like up underneath my brow. And then I just put it over my lid just to kind of like set the base and make sure that like the primer that I put underneath this, it, like adheres to something. Also, one thing that I loved about like the Younique primer too is that you can use it as a shadow base if you like run out of your eyeshadow primer. And honestly, I would just do that a lot of the times. Also, I would pat it over like some of the liquid lipsticks to keep them like on, and it would never come off. So that was pretty cool. So I guess like using this brush, I kind of feel bad for like bad mouthing it, but I mean, whatever. It's just not my favorite. It's better than some of the other ones that I've seen. Probably the better of all the rest of them. I can't believe how dark it is right now. Like, it's almost 7, and it's like there's nothing in the room right now. It's so freaking dark, which honestly, I'm getting such holiday vibes because I remember I was thinking about it because one year I would literally wake up and I do a makeup video like every single day. And it, like, I had like my Christmas tree as my backdrop, and I told my husband that I never wanted to take it down because it was like the best backdrop ever. So what I'm gonna do next is this color right here. It's called Zealous, which it's a really pretty like deep brown, but it also has like a golden, like, what's the color that I'm looking for? Like a coppery shade, but it's more like a coppery brown than a coppery gold. If that makes any sense. So the brush that I'm using here is the Anastasia Beverly Hills one. This one actually comes with the, I can't find it right at the top of my head, but it's the Anastasia Beverly Hills, what the heck's that palette called? Modern Renaissance palette. And this is probably one of the better blending brushes that I've found aside from my Holy Grail, which honestly, I don't know what the heck happened to half my brushes because I can't find them now that I'm looking for them, and I'm wondering where they are. As you can tell, I'm just totally flabbergasted as to where the heck they are. I love these mirrors on these too. Like, they're kind of, I got it dirty, but whatever. So I'm taking that color Zealous, and I'm just putting it in the crease right here. Nothing fancy, because literally I'm going to church, so I try not to get my full glam on, but I mean, we all know how that works. Like, I start off like not trying to do like an epic look, and then it ends up looking like so so extra, but that's fine. It's kind of part of my personality, so I might as well just accept it at this point. So yeah, school's been crazy. Like, I hate that change of color that it's doing right now. I should try to do it like down like this then. So, or do it in the camera. So school's been pretty crazy this last year and a half. Like, I can't believe like that this time last year I was getting ready to take my finals for the first time. Like, I've never taken finals like at law school in my life, and now like I've ripped through so many classes, so many finals, and I've had about 4 to 5 like finals like at the end of every term, which is like 15 weeks, so you get 14 weeks. So it's like 13 weeks of actual material. The 14th week is review, and then the 15th week is just finals. Like, you don't come in for class, you don't do anything else. You literally go into the classroom and you take a test. You get 3 hours, or usually it's like 2 hours 45 or 2 hours 50, something like that. But the actual classes every week are 2 hours and 50. So you get that amount of time to complete these finals. And they're usually about like, I want to say 20 to 30 multiple choice. And then you get like, depending upon the professor, you get like two like essays at the end. And the essays usually, so pretty much what the essays are on our final exams, which I love this because like my school likes to shape our are exams like the bar exam. So like you get multiple choice and the essay portion, which in the essay portion, you'll read a fact pattern and they call it like issue spotting. So usually it's like in a crim class, like they'll say, oh, like this person did this, 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 and that. Like what can they be charged with? So then like your issue statement would be whether or not you could charge someone with something, or if your other essay, it is what I'm sorry, if you're a defense counsel, like what can your defense be? So that's like how those questions are lined up. Because I've taken a lot of classes. I've taken con law, I've taken like property, civil procedure, criminal law, torts too. I've taken so many classes, like it's just crazy to think about like how many there just, yeah. And now it's all coming to an end soon because like next term is like my last term of actual classes, and then it's my externship that I got, which I'm super excited about. So this Swanky right here, I love this shade. Like I don't know if you can make that out, but it is a really, really good shimmer. Like it's just so pretty. You'll see it on. Usually I'll just put it like on the bottom here just to kind of like add a little sparkle to my life, you know what I mean? You know how that goes. But I've kind of started just like using my finger. Like I'll start to use a brush, but then I get annoyed with it. And I do this for a lot of my like shimmer shades, honestly, because like taking it and putting it on your finger, like you can pick up so much more product, but you can also like control like where you put it a lot more. So that's kind of what I like to do. It's just easier. Anything I can do to make my life like quicker, easier, whatever. So since I'm not really liking how like basic this is looking, I actually don't think that I blended this in very well either. So we'll blend that in a little bit. I feel bad that like my lighting is so bad because you guys cannot get an idea of what is going on here. So what I'm going to do, since I'm not liking like the darkness, I guess, of this halo, I'm going to go in with this color right here, which is a matte brown shade, which you can also use for your brows if you want. So I'm using the same brush, tapping it, and then I'm just going like above the color that I used before. I have hooded eyes, so I have to put my little like halo like up higher than I normally would, or I should say than a person normally would, because of like my hooded eyes, which sounds like really funny saying it like that, but so I swear, thinking about class this week, like I have like tomorrow I have civil procedure, and then I have my office hours because I'm a TA for criminal law, which this will be my second term doing it, and I absolutely love it. So so I have my class, and then I have my office hours right after, and then I have an appointment. This right here is just, oh, in case you guys were wondering, this is the Addiction Shadow Palette number 1. I would definitely check that out. I'll make sure I post the website on the bottom. And then this one that I'm using right now is the Revlon Color Stay. So I've been using this one probably for like 6, 7 plus, if not longer, years. I like this because I have oily lids. Sorry, I'm going to try not to talk too much because then I'm just going to screw it up. Okay, all right. So I lost my point. I had one there and it went away. Oh. So I've been using this one for so long because I have such oily lids, where I had that issue where I'm sure like my ladies with the oily lids can like attest to this, but like if you don't use like a waterproof or a water resistant or whatever the heck kind of liner it is, it gets caught like in the oil, like when your makeup, and then like it freaking like smudges. But this doesn't do that. Our Unique one doesn't either. I'm not, to be honest with you guys, because this is like the liner pen that Unique has, it's not a bad product. I just don't like pens. It's something that like, I mean, it works well. Like if you like pens, like the product works great. It has great payout, but it's all depending upon what kind of preference you have. You know, everyone has their own thing, and that's totally fine. I think sometimes people are afraid to be honest about products, like maybe like because you work with like a company or something. But I mean, you can think a product is great, but like still have like a preference for something else, you know? Sorry, that's like super bright. Just making sure that no one has left any comments on here. Okay. Okay. I'm all over the place today, you guys. Because like I'm on here and I feel like a fish out of water again because I haven't done it in so long. And yeah, I have to say though that for one, if you get your eyeliner even like on the first try, it is a miracle and God has given you a glorious gift. That's all I'm saying. Ah, it does not look the way I want it to. I jinxed myself. It's so funny because I could hear my rats behind me like listening to me and watching me. They make me smile. They're the best. I love them so much. Okay, that's going to have to be good enough because, I mean, I'm going there to worship. I'm not going there to look amazing. So it's just going to have to be good enough. It is super quiet in my room and I can hear like the ticking like of the clock. And I never used to get annoyed by stuff, but it's like, it's one of those things where once you hear it, you can't unhear it. Ugh, dang it. Now this is just like uneven. Grr. A lot of the reason too why I love doing these live videos is because like you can see like the frustration. Like usually like Instagram paints that perfect picture where someone's like, oh my gosh, like I woke up like this and it looks amazing, when in actuality it takes you a million years to do your eyeliner, get it even, try to get your like shadow to blend just right. It's just so much more real and I love that. I kind of like that the world is moving towards that because like a few years ago I feel like social media was the, I mean, social media kind of is everything now, but like everyone's like starting to take like pause to it and be like, maybe like people's lives aren't as like amazing as they're trying to put it out online. And I like that. That's like where like the world is moving towards. So what I have here, if I could find it, are the two mascaras that we have. So this is the One Step Epic Mascara. I love this. So it's like, it has like, I don't want to say that it has the insane length necessarily that the 3D Fiber Lash has. Maybe I'm a little like biased, partial to. I love this product and I'll never buy another mascara again. Like, I think I've bought some to like pass the time, but this one has like the same kind of like fibers and it adds like insane length to your lashes without doing like the two-step process. But what I like to do on non-church days, because I'm like, I don't need insanely long lashes to go to church. So usually I'll just throw on my Epic mascara because like it falls like kind of like right in the middle. But as you can see, like it adds like an insane like amount of length just like right away, and there's just like regular, like I have like 0 lashes, so this helps out a lot, especially like when I'm in school and I'm getting ready real quick. Like I kind of just throw this on just because it's like so much quicker. But I will say that once you start practicing more and more with the Fiber Lash mascara, you do get pretty quick. So depends. Once again, everyone has their preference. I like both. That's why I buy both every single time. I keep them both like on repeat. So, and also one thing that's cool that they do now is they have like a subscription for our mascara. So it's like now like you can just have it like automatically shipped to you, which is so cool. So I'm going in on my second coat here. So that's just 2 coats of this, just the regular stuff, which I love this stuff. It's amazing. I remember I had so many customers that were so happy when they came out with the one stop because they're like, I don't know, I don't want to take the time to do the 2. I'm like, no, I totally understand. I mean, for me, like, I've always wanted long lashes, and I've always had like little stumpy ones. And so when they came out with the fiber lash, I was like, oh my gosh, like, I have to have this stuff. Like, I need it. And I like it because it's like included in our kits and stuff too, obviously. Okay. So that's 2 coats. Totally quick, just like regular mascara. It comes off just like regular mascara too. So you don't have to worry about like buying something like special just to like get it off, which I love that. I use coconut oil. So funny story. So, I used to use the Younique one, which I would say if you have like really dry skin, I would recommend the Younique one because it has like this moisturizing feeling to it. For me, since I have like oily skin, like I don't know whether it's just me personally, which if you guys like, I've had a few customers that have tried it and they're like, well, like I have like oily skin, but I still want to try it. And they tried it and it worked great for them still. So I do believe that everyone's like skin makeup is different, but I would recommend trying it because you get like a free like 90-day, like you get like your full price of your makeup back. So I mean, I love refunds, especially like, I think that's like one of the alluring things about Ulta too, is that, hold on, let me just check this. The alluring thing with Ulta is that like you can try stuff out, and if you don't like it, you can return it, because like no one wants to waste their money. Like that's like the important thing, is that like, yeah, we spend a lot of money and we invest in good products, but no one wants to waste their money. So why, right? So this is not the company that I work with, but this is actually the company that my friend works with. Like we support each other because I think that's very important. Just because you work with one company doesn't mean you can't purchase from another, right? So shout out to my girl, Heather. Love you so much. This is the Make Sense foundation stuff. I reached out to her when I realized that my foundation wasn't really working when we move, like probably to Arizona. Like I'm definitely planning on going back to like my Younique one, but I'm just taking this. I had already primed my face and just tapping it around. I've kind of been like, what's the word? Experimenting with a lot of other, I look crazy right now. I'm just going to call it a day and go outside like this. I've been playing around with like a lot of different, like foundations. Like I've tried this one, which this one actually works really well. So Rimmel London, if you want to try like one of the drugstore ones, like this actually isn't too bad. It's very heavy clay feeling like. So if you don't like that, then I wouldn't suggest using it. This stuff is okay. I wouldn't really say that it's like amazing, like something to like write home to your mom about. This stuff is very, I don't know how I feel about this one because I love Urban Decay, and I can't like believe I'm still talking like this. I love Urban Decay products. This one, I was a little underwhelmed. Maybe it's because the color that I got was just a little bit too light. This one's awful. The Wet n Wild foundation photo focus stuff. The only thing good about this is the fact that it's cruelty free. So I'm just gonna actually throw that away right now because I can't stand looking at it. So that's kind of like where I'm at right now. So I went on like a soul searching foundation thing, and so right now my girl Heather is helping me out with foundation, and yeah, but I do still use my Unique Concealer. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Right here. So I've actually had this one tube for like 2 years. And before people come for me, no, it's good for 2 years actually. So there you go. These things have like long like expirations because they do last so long. Oh, and I got this beauty blender from Ulta. It's not a beauty blender, but I know you're not supposed to rub, but I get frustrated and I just end up just doing it anyways because I don't care. Let's be honest. We all do things that we're not supposed to do, like when we're in a rush. Like a lot of people like don't have, including myself, have the patience or the time to sit here and just bounce it like this. It's frustrating because you're like, come on, just go on. So one fun little trick that I've learned though, okay, so there's that. I love this stuff. So I'm going to take the Unique Concealer right here. And you only need like a little amount. Like that's like all I'm using. So look again, right there. Keep an eye on the time so I'm not running late. And I just tap it underneath my eyes. Up the middle of the nose. I've been doing pretty good without breaking out lately, so that's pretty great. So I'm going to take the trusty beauty blender again and just blend this out. I was like laughing to myself thinking about doing this video because I'm like, I bet you people are going to come back and watch it like later on in the morning because it's so freaking early. Who the heck is up this early in the morning, Mia? You freaking sign on and then no one comes to hang out, you know, obviously because they're all still sleeping and you're the weirdo that's still awake or that just woke up. Okay. So I love the coverage that this stuff gives you like underneath your eyes, which as a sleepy law student, I need this crap. Like I need to have coverage like underneath my eyes. It's like a must. And my lips are too dry right now and it's driving me insane. Sorry for that. You know, I have to say one good thing about law school, I am not shy anymore. I used to be like insanely shy, but this is a product literally that I bought forever ago that I probably should have thrown out, but I didn't. Guilty, okay? Guilty. Lock me up, throw away the key. Yeah, that. So one little fun fact that I've learned to do, which, what the heck is this bottle doing, by the way? What is this right here? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe if I unscrew it. Nope, so it didn't help. Anyways, who cares? So this NYX stuff, the finishing spray, what I do is before I start putting on like my setting powder and my regular powder, I spray this over because like I found that when you put it right over like the wet product, like instead of the dry product, like it looks less cakey. So do that. And then I take my trusty calendar right here, which actually the only purpose of this calendar on my desk is to fan my setting spray. So I do this until it's dry. And what this helps it do is kind of just like blend in or whatever the heck, like work with the product that you have on your face. And this actually helps it stay longer. So yeah, so what I'm doing now is taking the Tarte. This is probably one of the only things I buy from Tarte. I used to use their foundation, which was the Amazonian clay stuff, which actually wasn't bad, but it just like, I was so oily that it just separated the product. Like that's like the seriousness of the oiliness in my skin. If you guys can like hear my suffering right now. So take my beauty blender into the cap right here and then put it underneath my eyes. Let that set. So I like to do that to set my concealer, but also I put it around my nose right here because, once again, that's where most of my oil goes. I'm like not used to talking this much, which I know you guys are like surprised. You're like, yeah, right, Mia, you never stop talking, which I don't. That's cool though. I'm really excited for this week because it's like Thanksgiving, you guys. Like, oh my gosh, like, am I the only one that gets super excited for holidays? Like, maybe that's, I know that's not just me, but like it brings me like this kind of feeling, and I look crazy right now. So I usually just take like this brush right here and just kind of like brush away the excess, but I try to give it just like 2 seconds to kind of just blend in a little bit and work with the product. And then I'm just going to take like a little bit of just pressed powder, nothing major, because like this foundation is really good at concealing. So like I don't need too much extra. I just like to do it to kind of like set all the product. That's really what I like to do. So on to my like, well, I was going to say least favorite, but I think I'm going to do my contour real quick. One of the best products. Oh my gosh, I love this thing, whatever. So this is the contour brush from Younique. I am obsessed with this brush. Let me tell you guys. Like, I got it originally with the sculpting trio that we have, which is our sculpting kit, which since I already put on my dry powder, like I'm not going to use this because this is actually like a cream. So this is really cool. Plus it gives you like instructions on how to do it, but this like actually came together. But what I'm using today, since I already put like powder on my face, is the, I think this is Rimmel. So I actually bought another one because look, I already hit pan, so I have to like stick to the outside of it. The struggle, ladies, I'm telling you. So pretty much I just take this side of the brush, which is just like perfect for contouring. And then from the ear down, and I just kind of like layer it on. Like, yes, I'm going to blend this. No, I'm not going to walk out of the house looking that crazy, which I might on some days. But I take it and I put it around my hairline here too. By the way, I'm sorry if I'm like yelling at the camera. I kind of got used to like having to speak up in class so much. They don't like let you mumble. So whenever I'm speaking, I feel like I'm projecting my voice, and sometimes it's just way too loud. So I am sorry if I am doing that. I'm usually not a loud talker. That's probably why like my throat is so scratchy right now. So I usually contour this pretty heavy right here. And then go around the chin. Which, to be honest, guys, like when it comes to like this kind of crap, like I still don't know how to do it right. But I mean, I've honestly thought about maybe like doing one of those like holiday parties, like where you can like do like quick little like makeup tips or whatever. And once again, I'm no beauty guru and I'm not perfect, but I mean, I think it's still fun for ladies to get together. And so I like this too because like this brush is so thin right here. It lets you like get right on the corner, like corner edge, I don't know, of your nose, because like your girl needs some nose slimming. I have my father's nose, which I love him, but my nose is very wide and I need contour. So there we go. We can still love our assets that we have going on, but we still like, sometimes we want to fix it a little bit. So then I take this flat top brush right here and then I blend it in so I'm not looking cray. But honestly, I have to say that brush does really well on doing it. So, I mean, I know it looks kind of harsh right now, but like when I go out, like it's not going to be too bad. Okay. Voila. So, okay. Next. All right. We're almost there. We're getting close. The palette that I've been using is from e.l.f. I've just been grabbing it because like I really love this brown shade right here, because like I don't really do too well with like bright pinky shades, mainly because I'm like old school. Like I love my blush to just stand out. Like my blush is probably darker than my contour. Some people might be like, me, what the hell are you doing? But I like strong blush. I don't know. I guess everyone has their preference, but that's okay. So it's been a mix between this product right here, and then I got this at the dollar store, believe it or not, and this is like really good, but I will say the color payoff of these two are great when you first put it on, but they don't last very long whatsoever. So, I mean, that's just keeping it real, but whatever. Even with my Epic setting spray, it doesn't stay on. And usually, like, I come in and I go up with it. I actually learned that trick watching, like, this Marilyn Monroe video. Her makeup artist would do it up, and then you do two right here, because it makes your face look, like, heart-shaped. So, yeah, it's just, like, another fun way of shaping your face. I always find blush, like, doing it weird because I'm just smiling at no one. I'm really sorry. I'm so hyper this morning, you guys. I can't. I cannot. Okay. Okay. I know what some of you guys are thinking. Mia, put down the blush. No, I'm not. I'm not going to put down the blush. Never. I just love it. I don't know. It's one of those things where I love it so much, I don't really care if it doesn't look good to anyone. Like, I like doing it, so I'm going to do it. So there you go. So something new that I've been doing that, like, I shied away from doing, like, a long time ago. So the fact that, like, I've started doing it kind of makes me laugh. So I remember a couple years ago, this was, like, the eyeliner to get from Younique, and I like love it to this day. These things glide on like, oh my gosh. That's why you can't have nice things. Now my like thing is covered because this stuff has kickback like no tomorrow. So that's the shade right there. Go ahead, and comes off so creamy. I love this. Like, if you guys are getting ready for like a holiday party, girl, buy this because it is amazing. Like, it just like makes your eyes pop. Like, sometimes I would do it just like I don't know, like the palette that I was using to do my makeup this morning. This one right here, I would just take this like light shade right here. This one right here, and then I would line my eyes like with this blue, and it would just pop. Like, it was insane. But usually I've been doing like the dark on top and then lining on the bottom just for like a standout, like to make my makeup pop. I've been pushing myself, like, see, you can see it looks great. So it's like I've been trying to push myself with makeup like a lot more, because like I was like so like shy about it. Like, I never wanted to be crazy, whatever, but like it's just fun. I don't know. It's fun. So depending on how thick you want to go, I've been going a lot thicker with my eyeliner lately just because I like how it looks. But once again, everyone's different. And it also goes on your waterline very, very, very well. What are you boys doing in there? I hear you. I see you. Why are you looking at me like that? By the way, whenever you're doing your makeup on the bottom, don't ever pull down on your face. Like, I'm trying not to do it too much. I mean, I'm not no spring chicken no more, you know? I gotta be careful about crap like that. That's like when you hate to realize that you're like crap. Those people that they usually talk to are me. Now they're talking to me. Like, I remember when I used to watch that, like, stuff with, like, skincare. I'm like, yeah, I don't need skincare. Like, I'm fine. And now that I'm, like, feeling it, it's a struggle. So, yeah, I love this color. It is Polar, which I love that saying, or the name. So what I'm going to do now, since I got that done, I'm going to go back in with the Epic Mascara on my bottom lashes. Which that's what I was also excited when they came out with the One Step 2. Because when it was just like the original 3D Fiber Lash Mascara, like it was hard to kind of get on your bottom lashes because, I mean, I saw a lot of girls do it and they were really good at it. But for me personally, like I am not that skilled, like to get the bottom little itty bitty lashes to get that length. Okay, sorry. Like this whole, like that's how long it's been since I've done a live, is where I'm not even like 100% sure how these lives work anymore. They have so much new gadgets going on. I love it. So much fun. So the Epic Mascara definitely made it a lot easier to go on your bottom lashes. So that I was very much appreciative of. And you get the length from it too. So that was fun. Okay. So next on to like my least favorite part of doing my makeup, it's why I save it to last, is my brows. So I am actually going home, which I'll just put it out there to like anyone that's watching. Okay, so as I've gotten older, my brows have become like non-existent. Like they just don't grow anymore. And I don't know what the heck is going on. So like I've had to, by the way, this is Milani. I've used up all my Unique highlighters, so I've been using this one. So I want to get like microblading done on my brows, and I think I'm going to do it over Christmas break, like when I'm done with school. But like I don't know, A, like what the whole procedure is, B, like what the heck goes on with it. And all I know is I get sick and tired of drawing in my brows like every day, when like I never used to have to. Like I literally used to go get them waxed. They were great. Now they don't grow back anymore. And I'm left with these. And like I hate it because like I don't like going out of the house, like just like a serious moment. Like I don't like going out of the house like with them like this. It drives me insane because it doesn't look right, you know? So I don't know. That's my little rant. One thing I think I'm going to do, since I did put the blue like on the bottom, I think I'm going to take palette 4, which is right. Where are you, palette 4? Where are you? I love this palette. One of my favorites. Why? Because you get this awesome gold color, but I love this blue color. It goes really well with the Polar eyeliner. So I take like this little brush right here, which this is Eco Tools. These are a vegan brand. So I take it and I kind of like do like a little bit of blue right above my eyeliner. So it helps to blend in with the blue eyeliner that I put on the bottom. But it's like literally there's no method to what I'm doing. I just tap it like right above. And I just feel like it kind of connects it a little bit. You know what I love? How I started this off saying that I wasn't going to do anything dramatic because I was just going to church, and now look at me. This is why, you guys, that I can't ever keep it simple. Okay, so on to the brows, which I hate filming this because it always takes forever, and like I always look crazy doing it. So I do it with a pencil. Why do I do it with a pencil? Because, well, I do have this like e.l.f. stuff, which this... I was using it for a while. Maybe I'll give it a shot again. We'll see. I've tried so many liners, which I love the Unique one. The Unique one works really great. But I like to keep trying new things. I don't like to put myself in a box. So let me just sharpen this real quick. I just like, I never wanted to have to like draw on my brows. I used to just like color them in with like eyeshadow and stuff, but like now, as like a couple years have passed, like I actually have to draw on my brows, and I'm so upset about it. Like you guys have no idea. So if you guys know of any recommendations of people that do microblade, Ugh, what the heck did I just do? Knocked out my little calendar. Now I don't know what day it is. If you guys know like any good recommendations of people that do microblading, or if you do microblading in the like Rochester, Seneca Falls-ish area in New York or near Auburn Hills, Michigan, that would be much appreciated. So let's see. Let's get this done. You guys aren't allowed to make fun of me doing this on camera either. Just kind of like, I take these little things and I kind of like brush them out a little bit. And then I know like the whole like rule is you go like right above here. So draw a line, draw a line. And then I think the arch is supposed to be right above the middle of your, like, look at my brows though, guys. Like literally there is nothing to them. Nothing. And it just happened and I don't know what the heck happened. So what I normally try to do is I try to start down and then draw upwards. And then kind of just blend it in. So I have just like a little bit line going. And then I color in lightly because your girl knows what happens when you put in too much pressure like on your brows. Have you guys seen those stamps that they do? Like the eyebrow stamps? Like what the heck? I'm sorry, don't expect too much talking during this because like the amount of concentration I have to put in to do these is not even funny. And then I do my arch and then I have like this little bit of hair left down here. Let's show it a little bit of love. And kind of just lightly color it down. Yes, it looks really thin. I'm going to fill it in a little bit. Ah, dang it. Look what I just did. Oh, Mia, get it together, girl. Get it together. There. Okay. Start again. I swear if Santa was here right now, I'd beg him to like give me a new pair of brows. I'm like, Santa, I've been really busy this year, so I've naturally been really good, right? So there, that's kind of how that brow is going on right now. I don't know if I'm going to end up coloring it. It just looks weird. I don't know. Ugh, I'm really bothered by this brow right now. I just feel like it's way too long. Whatever. I don't have time to do this right now. So I don't have time to fight with myself on camera. So we're going to do the same thing, starting down, working up. And I always notice that one side of my brows is always a little bit more rounded, and then the other side's like always like a little bit more squared. This is literally the longest part of like my makeup process, and I hate doing it, and this is why I want my microblading done like ASAP. Okay, so let's take a look at that. I usually take this, like, just a fun tip, like if you guys pencil in your brows and you just need to like lighten up the shade a little bit, I usually take this brush and it kind of like takes off like the excess part of it. Okay. This one is wonky, is all heck, and I don't know what to do with it. You know what? You know what? I don't know what I'm going to do. We're going to switch products. That's what we're going to do. I'm just telling myself that if I wait long enough to go like over break, like I'm going to be able to find someone to like microblade my brows, and then I don't ever have to worry about this ever again. Literally, I could have been getting dressed by now, but no, I have to worry about doing my brows. And like I feel like the random like parts of like my maybe I'm just like more like expressive on one side of my like, and that's why one of them looks like insanely rounded and then the other one does not. I don't know. I don't know what to do with that. Okay. Now I'm starting to look like a crazy person because I'm literally just starting to like lose my patience. So what I'm going to do is just kind of like color these in to the best of my ability without them looking too harsh. Because like I don't ever want my brows looking like too drawn on. That's always like been my fear. And it's like funny because like I do sometimes get like growth like in my eyebrows, but it's like always in an area that like I don't necessarily like want it to be. So we're gonna leave them like that. Like I'm not gonna like keep messing around with them because you guys know how it goes. It's the same thing with like eyeliner. Once you start screwing around with them, then like it looks like outrageous. So that's my look for today, you guys. I use the palette 1 on my eyes, and which is, let me go ahead and close this so it doesn't dry out. So palette 1 right here. I use this on my eyes, plus I went in with my Polar Blue liner, and then I added a little bit of this blue right here for those who just want to jump to the end and look. So yeah, I definitely want to jump on here and start doing more videos with you guys. So if you guys have any like recommendations or requests or anything like that, or you guys know like a good microblader in the area, please let me know. Send me a message. Also, let's see if there's anything else that I forgot. I need to go like flat iron my hair because it's looking a little crazier right now. I can't think of anything that I might have forgotten. Oh, if you're interested in any of the products that I had on here, or you have any questions as far as how that goes, like trying them out or anything, or if you want to book a party and have me kind of go over my whole little spiel with your family and friends, I would love to do that as well. So I hope you guys all have a fantastic and blessed Sunday, and thank you guys for entertaining my craziness on my first video back in a long time. So I will talk to you later, and bye.